Ah, well, good evening, friend. Right, so this sort of marks a special little achievement that I've been trying to pull off for a while. And plus, I just felt like recording because I haven't spoken in a while. It's been like a few weeks or so, but yeah, so this run, I managed to pull off a no third alpha and amp shield activation. I need to work on a title for that. Essentially, with this setup I have with three of these Alpha Shield and Amplifier battleships, I would usually use, Alpha and Amp a third time to clear out the planet sector. The second time is to kill the destroyer and knock most of it out. The third is usually just to clean up any extra serbs. Sometimes I won't need it, but to not need it for all three planets, quite an achievement for me anyway. I tend to rely on it quite a lot. I try not to, but try to have an honest duel with the Hydra. Well, honest in varying definitions. So in the beginning here, I always struggle to see where all the bombers are. Like I didn't see these two down here, so I assumed I could just teleport here and work on this one. But I double checked, and yeah, sure enough, there was one extra there, and of course, they always spawn just outside of my teleport range, like on the opposite side of the star. I'm not sure why that is. Um, but the operation is, the same. Use your Alpha and Amp to hit three bomber sectors, knock them out. Adjacent bomber sectors, I should say. Primarily ones that are packed and, especially ones that have two bombers in them. After that, sort of improvise to clear out all the sectors around the jump gate, or lack thereof. EMP being pretty useful for the Phoenixes and whatnot. I was pretty sloppy in this part because I was focusing too much on one ship. I should have let the other ships do something. Luckily, there's a lot of Guardian sectors here, so um, really easy to get the mid-range sectors out of the way. I can just put a ship in there, sometimes with decoy to not take any damage and be all right. But yeah, so the operation is pretty much the same. Got a nice EMP there. Had to leave because the Guardians did a pretty good job of blocking my mass bat, so I couldn't kill all the signals. So it's fine. I could just leave and come back with another ship, or use a repair drone up there. But nah, EMP'd, missed the Phoenix, but that's fine. Sort of followed it. But my Alpha Shield was coming back off cooldown, so I left it for now. So yeah, so the main reason I didn't need Alpha and Amp a second time was because on all three ships, I managed to defeat or kill the Phoenix each time. That never happens. Normally the Phoenix would survive somehow, some way. Normally I would aim for the Phoenix first, like land on the Phoenix and then move towards the destroyer just to get some extra damage on it, because that's like the most annoying thing to deal with in the sector is a half-dead Phoenix. Half-dead Hydra isn't as big a deal, to be fair. But yeah, somehow I managed to kill the Phoenix in all three. And I guess my upgraded Solitude finally paid off. I imagine that will happen more often when my mass bat hits level 13, which I have to be like the only DRS11 player that's been around this long that has level 12 mass bat still. Oh well, economy always first. So I noticed that there was nothing but a Hydra and a Colossus over here, so I stayed in this sector got pretty low, so I swapped out the ships. Let the one with the high hull deal with it. Now, this is something I would normally do, but the other two planets would normally have, again, a half-dead Phoenix, some Sentinels, some like almost dead Guardians sometimes. But no, not this time. I guess it'll also help that there were no bombers. If there are bombers in these planet sectors, I jump on those first. Because the bombers are, the most dangerous Serb. The most dangerous game, of course. But no, not this time. So, while I was loading things up, I saw an opportunity here, get my repair drone in there, and have a nice friendly chit-chat with the Hydra, using our guns, of course. Got pretty low there. Yeah, I've been losing a lot of battleships lately because I keep thinking that a full hull battleship can take on a full hull Hydra. It can't quite do that, especially when there's interceptors coming like all the time. So, yeah, it takes some getting used to, but not being greedy and playing it safe does have its merits. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I did. That's right. I did need at the very end. I don't know if you saw that. I did need a third one for this planet technically, because I didn't see how low the hull was getting on this one. I would have been safe actually, because it was only two little Hydralings, the small ones, the ones that are just like guardians that are on a bad diet, sort of looking Hydralings. And they do no damage. In fact, I probably could have used decoy drone to kill them, but I panicked. So, run invalid, maybe, but in the spirit of things, no, I didn't need the alpha and amp a third time. It was close enough, but yeah, I just wanted to mark the occasion because it's the first time I didn't need to do that. I really should be focusing on killing the Phoenix more often, because normally when I jump into the planets, I don't actually follow the Serbs around unless it's a bomber. So if there's a bomber in there, I'll try to follow it around after killing the destroyer. But I don't normally follow the Phoenix in the sector. I mean, normally it would follow me. Sometimes sometimes you walk the dog, sometimes the dog walks you. Thing goes with the Phoenix. But yeah. So I guess this is all. Just felt like recording. Let me see how close that would have been. I think it would have been all right, right? Yeah, probably would have been okay with decoy, even though the Hydralings would have killed a decoy not pretty fast, but they would, kill it pretty decently. I can't speak. Apologies. Brains turned to mush, but yeah, I'll see you some other time. Ta-ta for now.